Due to strong defense evidence put out by Lil Durk's lawyers, the bond hearing was recently re-examined. A report will be shared after the LSL trial is finished. A playbook in a testimony made in the murder for hire case, Lil Durk's producer revealed that Durk's part in the song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy was recorded 7 months prior to the event. The court document attached shows that the original project file was made and recorded prior to the alleged incident. The song's phrase, "Look on the news and see your son, you screaming no, no," may allude to suicide. When Lil P became involved, Rondo said no.
Man, a passenger in that car
As he rode in the car. This man saw things that horrified him. They also connected the song's lyrics to Lil Durk's WPs, who told me that they had an atty and the place that would have indicated Quando Rondo had been called out. We could also see where his crew was. If Durk had asked, Brick Baby claimed he would have given him the address since he is loyal to him.
People like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, look, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had to ask me, I probably would have been. If he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar? Sure. I said, if he make the call right now,
After Lil Durk's dilemma, shouting lyrics became one of the most significant coincidences in history. Prosecutors began presenting more evidence against him. As a result, the report was created. A newly released public file connects Lil Durk to a funeral in Chicago where he is accused of being the reason behind Stephen Mack's death, even though he has not been charged. Mack is thought to have been the target of revenge for the killing of Lil Durk's brother D on January 27, 2022. Additionally, they display Lil Durk's previous Instagram post, which features a D and an Instagram Live where Durk can be seen laughing. This is because he is referenced in numerous recently made public records prior to his detention hearing. And in more serious cases, the federal government is likely to target him for the maximum prison term or worse.
right. Like somebody always said, slap car. Somebody always said, slap car. So, look hungry, that'll, yeah. What he said that? He said, I look like a cheeseburger. Look like a cheese, yo, stupid. This is real water. Y'all Jews. Y'all over for real. Hey, I know what it be too, but what's that? Like everybody got that cheese, you know? Y'all be doing shout outs, man. Okay. You gotta know your jury. Like, if somebody want me to give them a shout out for the jury, I'm gonna make it.
They posted this video of V hanging out with 3 of the suspects to further connect Lil Durk to the people who took down Lil Pa AB. Even though it is believed to have been streamed shortly after Lil Pa was taken down, a timeline of the Instagram Live event is currently under development.
Let's go over there. Boss, you good? My boy. They got real in here, man, because he just stepped.
Prior to his death, Durk's companions would have attempted to get revenge on King Von, but growing evidence has forced him to move inside his prison. The quality of living has declined. Charleston White, however, claimed that he didn't mind Melly being abused since he doesn't think rappers should be given special treatment.
I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated when you done chose to play things, right?
Since Durk keeps seeming more and more guilty as the investigation goes on, his. Lawyers regrettably say that this is a trade-off for his possible guilt. It has been reported that Rondo's quick move to prison was due to his purported internal targeting of Lil Durk for commissary and financial necessities in an effort to inflict payback. He is the focus of financial and commissary assistance because of problems in his cell block and his well-known uncommon status. Similar comments were made by Quando Rondo Pope and Lil Tim in talks on Lil Durk's case the week this article was published. But the most important thing Lil Tim said was that he hoped none of this had occurred.
Yeah, I was just my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. But like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. It never happened.
Rondo stated that he was supported by friends and family, and that he is now all alone. He also said that Durk had practically given his life to resolve a dispute that Rondo's group wanted resolved.
Talking about is stupid. It could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out, or whatever. Like, it could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
But a specific leaked tale is the main cause of Quando Rondo's present thirst for vengeance. The first pieces of evidence in the OTF case against Lil Durk are beginning to appear in court. Rumor has it that OTF Jam recorded the planning phase of OTF's crew capture of Rondo. However, his situation deteriorated further once the court disclosed that Durk might now face a second dam for a more serious crime committed by the federal government. Lil Durk probably paid to cope with 2 extra guys. The first is Stepan Mac, who took Durk's brother D item away. The second is OTF Jam's baby, Mama, who passed away shortly after Durk discovered that Jam had a wire around his neck. The feds claim that OTF Jam is responsible for Durk's incarceration for all 3 charges. The peculiar part is that because Jam is continuously pulling his jacket and appears to be wearing a wire, fans might recognize this old Instagram live of Lil Durk and OTF Jam.
I ain't gonna lie, my whole dream changed. I ain't gonna lie, feeling like back in the day. Oh, oh, dang. Look like you said. Oh, he took that.
Check on your man, know what you got to say.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I don't have a day architect. What happened to dead? School better come down. All that whooping on the net, it got your man
But since it was advertised, Lil Durk was unwilling to let OTF Jam just snitch on all he wanted because there was a lot at stake. Nobody has heard from OTF Jam since they discovered him in Atlanta, concealed in a crib. According to reports, Jam might face consequences for disclosing minor data. According to Lil Durk's interview, you can't say that Durk never slipped for King Von Lar since they got Lil Pab. This statement completely discredits Durk's involvement in Lil Pab's downfall. The report also revealed that despite Jam having snitched on another rapper, Brick Baby, we spotted him. Even a photo of Jam's chamber was made public. Interview 9/40/10/30. Despite the initial rumors that Lil Durk had located his co-defendant, OTF Von, it appears that OTF will no longer be spying on Lil Durk. During this week's court appearance, Lil Durk's best friend Bazo noticed that he had asked for protective custody.
What's going on? But them people that's in them courtrooms, man, for real. There'll be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the f*** be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this.
snitching on people that's innocent, man. Y'all just be weird. So that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, first y'all they threw the jam bombers out there. Now y'all come on money and snitch, man. Snitch on what, bro? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. Some of my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail. Y'all trying to go let them meet Larry for the first time. You hear me?
Nevertheless, according to the D scholars we interviewed, Vonnie isn't snitching because of his sources.
Look at this headline. Lil Durk found out his co-defendant OTM Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. That sounds so crazy. Now, this is why we have streams like this. This is, you know, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, you know, maybe jumped maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times the headline.
Lil Durk asserts that Vonnie is not snitching, however. As stated in the post's description, Durk Pal phoned Vonnie to inform him that neither he nor Vonnie will be taken into protective custody. I just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk, and he's trying to be positive and upbeat, to return to his family and children. To say that we're promoting negativity would be an understatement. Men of honor. The code requires that we reach the main line with other men like us, regardless of our financial situation. Being without protective custody.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're able to do me anything, you know, I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know, that count,
yeah. Yeah, I know that to be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was his.
Yeah. I feel got the same. I came up here like, shit, where you from? What you got going? I do it,
Man, what? The PC? Hey.
They be like, man, you know you, man, send me your stickers. Whatever it is, I gotta tap you.
Block DJ professionals. However, think Lil Durk should refrain from discussing it in public.
All due respect to you. The guy's fighting for his life. I get it. Maybe for whatever reason, which I still think would be a dumb reason. Let's say that Durk wants to address the people. You know how you put this out? You say, yo, Durk, we on. You let him say what he's saying to the public, and you cut it off. You don't need to hear it back and forth. Because a lot of this audio kind of feels like maybe this wasn't how Durk wanted to first communicate with everybody in the world. Anything he does is going to go viral. Having a conversation about, you know, even if you think it's in good faith, yo, we don't move off money, nah, blah, blah, blah. It don't sound right.